I think the 49ers are losers in that situation for not putting Armstead in at the 3-tech. If they would have just said, all right, we're going to trade away DeForest Buckner, you utilize that money, cap space, that draft capital to, grab another player that's a different impact position and put Armstead at 3-tech, which felt like more of his natural position. And I know they like that big end, especially in that cover 4 too high. You want somebody that's really stout versus run on the end there since you have less guys in the box. But put Armstead inside. You have somebody else play that big end type position. That would have made more sense. Yeah. And if you would have told me, well,
took him 2 years
instead of Kinlaw, who so far he's still trying to figure it out, injuries, things like that. You drafted, CeeDee Lamb, who was my wide receiver 1, and he was available there. And I believe, from my understanding, that was Kyle Shanahan's wide receiver 1, and he had wide receiver 1 Lamb, and then wide receiver 2 Ayuk, and he really liked Ayuk more than a lot of other guys. From my standpoint, that would have made more sense, and I felt like that would have been more of a win for the 49ers. But I feel like with the way that they addressed it, drafting Kinlaw, now you kind of have to, quote unquote, be DeForest Buckner's replacement, which is not fair to him. And then he hasn't played in the knee injuries and things like. I feel like the 49ers kind of lost on that. I wouldn't have done it that way. I'm not mad at okay, you trade him away, save money, things like that, cool. But I just don't agree with the way they went about it. And that was something that I didn't understand even when the pick happened, when a lot of 49ers fans were like, oh, you got Kinlaw. And I'm like, no, you got Armstead to play 3-tech. What are you doing? It never made sense to me.
My biggest critique, and I've been very vocal on this one for a while, of this front office, which I love, is just that they constantly play players out of their position. And that bothers me, whether it was Solomon Thomas or Eric Armstead or just moving people around. I mean, it just bothers me. I really, really don't like how, even with Tarvarius Moore, moving him to corner for the first couple of years. I get that they have positional value they're trying to maximize, but man, at some point, put the player in the best position to be successful. It seems simple to me. And I feel like they've missed on that. Even like you said, moving Eric Armstead inside wasn't that hard to see. It took all those injuries and 2 years after the DeForest Buckner trade to finally do it. And what do you know? It worked out perfectly. And hopefully, I think with all the edges that they brought in, that's where he's going to be long term. I don't think he goes back outside. You agree with that, right?
I hope so, right? Now, what are they going to do with Kinlaw? Are they going to put Kinlaw at that defensive tackle spot, opposite of 3-tech? That would make a lot of sense, especially after letting go our man DJ Jones. So if they do that, then but it's like, gosh, man, y'all could have been did that. I was frustrated by that.
Just want to say thanks for watching and supporting the 49ers Rush podcast channel. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do so in the middle of the screen now. And here are a few extra videos if you want to check that out for some more 49ers content. Just want to say thank you. And as always, stay strong, faithful.